love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Count it, good. Conley's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Jazz. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Here's Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And stolen by Booker. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Poke loose. Bridges passes to Paul. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Ball against Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got his second basket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And it's Paul penetrating. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Driving inside.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
It really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Knocked away. Back to Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Now they're not hesitating on the offensive end.
Mitchell with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in and slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Crowder. Booker outside. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 7. Bogdanovich with it. Bridges covering. To the paint. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul can't get it to go.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the shot goes down. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Conley against Paul. Right side, Conley. 5 on the clock to the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Assisted.
Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Conley against Paul. Here's Ayton. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. All right,
and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Crowder. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanović. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker inside, covered by Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell from 20 feet out. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Back to Paul. And he drives in. The kick out to Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Paul can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 12. Conley with it. Bridges covering. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mitchell's got 10. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
It's good, and the Jazz is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 13.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Conley feeling it out. Down low. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off. How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Ball outside. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Here's Bridges. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Inside, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Mitchell against Booker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Again, the Jazz score.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Booker outside. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Jazz ball.
Utah leading by 17. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. The tray. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Ball for 3, and it's blocked by Conley. Bridges with the steal. And the wide open shot from Crowder gets the 3-pointer to fall. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
The Jazz.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Gay up top. Craig defending. Clarkson surveying the floor. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Suns trail by 17. And here's Payne. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. The 3 ball. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Whiteside, the pass to Alexander Walker. Just 3 to shoot. McGee with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Payne kicks to Johnson. Pass to Craig. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Whiteside. And he lays it straight in. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
To the wing right side. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Back to Craig. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Utah ball.
.151 left to play in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 19. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Buries it from three-point range. Payne's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Mitchell against McGee. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 18.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payne looking around. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Jazz leading by 18. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. 8 points for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
McGee is screen on Conley. To the middle. Gobert with the block. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The pass to Mitchell. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
O'Neal hits them both. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Paul outside. There's the drive. In the corner, Crowder with it. Sinks the triple. Crowder's got 9.
See Crowder continue to work on that jump shot to find the kind of consistency. That's a nice shot.
And so it's Utah holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. I'll look at the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now Paul. Outside Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
All against Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Outside Conley from deep. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich passes it to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Conley for 3.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Paul. And it's Mitchell missing. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And Ayton stays with it.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shoots over Bridges. That one wide left.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They double him with Ayton. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley to end the cold streak, and the basket is good.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Paul passes to Crowder and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. O'Neal from long range. The shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it. in this contest.
Shot clock at 5. There's the pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. The feed to Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was all right, David. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Predator.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Drains the triple.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
And it's Paul off the drive. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero finds Butler. Unloads. And that one's long.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. The Suns clear it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Lowry against Paul. Hero outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Crowder. And Hero grabs the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Bridges. And he can't get that one. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Booker to the right side. Ayton, the screen on Lowry. Paul for 3. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Paul against Lowry. Hero outside. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 6 points.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
Bridges outside. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Hero. He has 6.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Tucker with the ball. Covered by Crowder. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Booker against Hero. Booker, the pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder with a screen. Down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Hero outside. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul against Lowry. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Right side, Paul. And it's Miami with a rebound. Right side, Tucker. Out to Lowry. Hero outside. There's the drive. Good work defensively by Crowder. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. And quarter number 2 will get up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Here's Crowder. Tries again. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler's got space. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Ball drives in. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Hero outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lowry against Paul. Into the lane. Denied by Adebayo.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Butler. Booker on the take. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Butler with a steal. They're running. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Hero outside. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bridges outside. Adebayo with the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Booker against Hero. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Throws it up high. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Now Tucker. Pass to Butler. Tucker with a screen to the middle. And the layup is good.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Outside Paul. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. Denied by Adebayo. Down low. Outside for Butler. And there's a 3-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's Paul off the drive, and he gets that one.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Lowry with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hero, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Stolen by Hero. Fast break Miami. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. He's got a clear path. Three-pointer Bridges. Sinks the tray. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Hero outside. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shots.
The Heat.
Allie, as always, thank you. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Strus. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Shot is up. Here's Dedmon. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Heat.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Payne. Pass to Craig. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The kick out to Johnson, looking to win the run. No good there, and Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Martin. Dedmon inside. Johnson on him. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And the Suns miss again.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. An easy 2 on the layup. Dedmon's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Payne against Robinson. Top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Shamet's gotten his first basket of the night.
Landry Shamet is a skilled shooter, and his team, they need that spacing.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pass to Shamet. McGee, a screen on Robinson. Inside. Fast break Miami. Ball's going up the court. Strus's shot is off. The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And here's Payne outside. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Strus. Nice move. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Let's go with a 3. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 5.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
Pass to Robinson from downtown. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. The 3 from Craig. And the Suns get another 3.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Strus. 3-pointer. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Here's the 3. Back to Martin. Payne against Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Payne against Oladipo. Shot from the low block. The shot by Payne, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Outside Booker. Ayton passes to Paul. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Lowry against Paul. Hero outside. Back to Lowry from deep three-point range. Offensive board. Tucker. And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Miami has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game, setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Sinks it from distance.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Count that one.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Lowry against Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Miami has possession. Paul with the double. Back to Lowry. From the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Lowry against Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Hero against Booker. Great open look there.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Paul against Lowry. Hero outside. Fires for 3. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep. And Tucker pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Off the left rim and out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Outside Butler. Up top Hero. Booker defending. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Heat lead by 14.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Paul can't get it to go. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Adebayo. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter. And he makes it on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Shot clock at 5. For 3, Bridges. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Butler outside. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Denied by Adebayo. Down low. Banked it in off the glass.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. From deep 3-point range, that one doesn't drop. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Lowry. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Here's Paul. Goes back up. Collins against Crowder. Lock at 6. The second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Ball surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Young pass to Capella. Dishes to Collins. Back to Capella. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this one.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Now Young. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. With the shot. Here's Ayton. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Booker against Young. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now here's Paul. The shot misses. Collins with some nice D. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Young for 3. Bridges with the board.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Booker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And Young kicks to Collins. Young with no one around. That one's good from the corner. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Booker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Young against Paul. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Booker finds Paul. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Booker. Inside. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. On the wing, Booker. Fires from deep. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Hunter dishes to Young. Bridges with the steal. For three, Booker, and he drains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the foul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta with the ball. 6-point game. Young drives in. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges kicks to Crowder. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Collins wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
6 on the shot clock. Young for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Young drives in, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
This guy is so good at getting his man in the air. You know you shouldn't bite on the pump fake by Chris Paul. Yeah, good luck, defender. It's so good.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Here's Paul. Takes it off the glass. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
A high usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Paul outside. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Paul outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And their just activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
DeAndre Hunter.
Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young looking it over. Going inside and stolen by Booker. For 3, Bridges drains the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Young from outside hits the three-point bomb. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Paul goes in to the middle. Here's Ayton, and it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella at the elbow. Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
It's Young on the wing, and so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got JaVale McGee playing out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Line up for the Hawks.
Payne looking around for the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Payne's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Now here's Wright, guarded close. Here's Luwawu. McGee with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herter. That one misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Shamet on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
The Hawks call timeout.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shamet with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. From downtown, another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting a pretty good result.
Right outside. Into the lane. McGee with the block. Lets it fly. They get the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the louder section gets 3 pieces. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the
The Hawks trail by 16.
for your Suns dancer.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Young for three. Back to Capella. To halt the run. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich goes in. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young outside. Down low. Stolen by McGee. And the Suns another fast break chance here. Shamet on the wing. 7 points in the game. And the three ball is good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Young inside. McGee's there. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by Johnson.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
They could use a bucket. Here's Young. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Takes the three. Payne can't hit. The Hawks trail by 19. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now here's Payne, defended by Young. And it's in there. Payne's got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, No wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Suns on defense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Young for three.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Capella goes in. McGee with the block. It's deflected and stolen by Hunter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Three-pointer. And the Suns miss again. Payne in the post. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three spot. McGee in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne kicks to Craig. Offline with his three. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Young passes to Capella. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they do the goaltending.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Suns leading by 17. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges attacking. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his fourth assist in this one.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Young, good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Ball against Young. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Atlanta ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Crowder inside. He's guarded by Collins. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Capella with a screen on Ayton. The kick out to Young. From past the arc. Again, Young missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. On the wing, Booker, defended by Young. Bridges against Collins. 5 to shoot. Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
outside Crowder to the inside. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bogdanovich wide open. And the three off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Crowder from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Ball against Young. Ball outside. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good work defensively by Capella.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Lob pass to Capella. Doesn't go that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Bridges shot good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And so Young nails them both. Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the
two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Paul. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. And here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. And Utah will come the other way. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. For 3. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Shoots over Paul. The shot by Conley, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And there's the drive, and the shot's good.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Now Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. From deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Pass to Mitchell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hangs in the air. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. You got to push him out further.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Paul for 3.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Crowder against Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer O'Neal. The Suns clear it. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Now here's Conley. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Paul with a steal. And he's all alone. Pushing it up now. The pull-up J. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Conley against Paul. Back to Conley. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got his third basket on the night right there.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. I love it.
So at the end of one quarter of play.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action on the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. From outside, off the mark.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Conley goes in. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
4 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Booker. 3 on 3. Three-pointer, Bridges. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. On the wing, Mitchell. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 14.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to O'Neal. From behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Left side, Paul. Up and over Conley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Mitchell. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, BA.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball. Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul against Conley. 5 to shoot. Crowder outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. A minute 42 left in the first half. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Bogdanovic. Money from 17 feet out. And the Jazz lead by 5.
such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Aiden. And here's Booker. Outside Paul. Over Conley. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Gobert passes to Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Looking to end the drought. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Crowder with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here they come. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell. For those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Up top, Payne. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Good job of using quickness in transition. Like to see Rudy Gay out there running hard in the lane.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 13.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And they're running. Shamet, no good. Utah has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here's Whiteside. And that one drops for him.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Payne. Good work defensively by Pascal.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Nice shot by Whiteside.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 to shoot. They need this. The shot no good. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Up top, Whiteside. Over to the left wing. Gay, the pass to Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Up top, Whiteside. Drives to the hoop. Called in by McGee.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Outside Payne. And the layup is good off the glass. Payne's got his first points of the game.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Gay. Clock is at 3. Pass to Clarkson, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Payne. To the inside. Johnson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Craig. Pass to Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now Clarkson. He gets it off. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley goes in. Pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Ball against Conley. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Outside Conley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Ayton into the lane. Rebounded by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. 4 on the clock. No good with the elbow jumper. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Conley. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. The drive by Paul. Off with the layup. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Bridges against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Now here's Bogdanovich. Yes, it's good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Mitchell against Booker. Bridges passes to Paul. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And he drives in. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Paul passes to Aiden. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Crowder's got 6 here in the quarter.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Booker finds Paul. From 13, basket counts.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. 54 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Mitchell. Conley, a screen on Booker. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Booker against Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with the ball. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. The 3. Bangs on the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Ayton finds Paul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Seven-foot shot. Again, Phoenix. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but we know what he meant. Guys.
Thanks so much, David.
All right, fans, that is your Miami.
On defense, Miami. They trail by 1. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Tyler Hero being very active on the defensive end, capitalizing on the opponent's mistakes.
Paul for 3. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second bucket.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Butler attacking, and slam dunk by Butler.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Lowry against Paul. Booker left side. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Booker. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Down low, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
1:41 left in the first. Passes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now here's Paul. Here he goes. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Hero. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Ball against Lowry. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Bridges for 3. Ayton against Adebayo. The pass to Bridges. Over Butler. It's hauled in by Hero.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Kicks to Butler. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Jimmy Butler.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
And Tucker has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Ball against Lowry. Hero on the wing, takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's the Heat on the break, ahead. Now, here's Adebayo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
To the paint, here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hero from long range. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Paul can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 3. With the drive. The kick outside to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the middle. Here's Hero. Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Butler goes in. The shot will not fall. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up with the Heat. Hero passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Ayton. Nifty move. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Booker outside. DePaul fires for three. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat with the lead. Adebayo, high post. Hero with it. He's against Crowder. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Ayton finds Booker. On the wing, Booker. Fires the three. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Hero on the wing. Defended by Booker. And that one drops.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Inside, it's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Tucker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, Booker. To stop the drought, takes it inside. He takes it up and lays it in.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are in control right now. How's that happen?
Thank you, David, for that interview. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oladipo outside. Outside Robinson. Dedmon passes to Oladipo. Robinson on the wing. Back to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Over Oladipo. Payne can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Outside Robinson. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
From deep. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
To the middle, here's Craig. He gets that one. Craig's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Oladipo with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Robinson off target from the wing. Suns trail by 8. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
He feeds it to Dedmon. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. It's Robinson high post. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Shamet missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. McGee dishes to Payne. Over Oladipo. Payne can't hit. The Heat leading by 8. Driving the lane, here's Strus, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Payne looking around. 1:05 left in the third. Jacks up a 3. Here's Craig. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. To the inside, here's Robinson, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Shamet. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down low, here's Johnson. Martin with the block. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last.
Miami ball. Suns substitution.
Knocked loose.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here is Paul. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here at
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. The Heat leading by 8. Now Lowry. Pass to Hero. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. It's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. to the paint. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Lowry looking around. Here's Hero. Driving inside. And now the Suns, a fast break for three. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry against Ayton. And the basket by Lowry.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Paul outside. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Back to Booker. Six to shoot. In the corner, Crowder with it. The Suns need to get a shot off. Booker the pass to Ayton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Heat leading by 11. Here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Here's the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker outside. Passes to Paul. The three. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
He's perfect from the line this time. He'd have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Hero. Out to the right wing. Adebayo against Ayton. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That was a very sly move by Tyler Hero. Pump fake, got the defender off balance. He's going to the stripe. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Booker outside. And there's the feed to Bridges. That one good for 2. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
From the arc. No good there. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back. From about 16. Outside Lowry. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Paul, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
The pass to Butler. Adebayo, high post. Floats it up for Butler. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Butler. Here's Bridges. Buries the easy one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ball against Lowry. Over in the corner, Hero. some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's stolen by Adebayo. Puts it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition with the hometown. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Young against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich against Booker. Outside Young. Going inside. The kick to Hunter. Capella got a chance to get it off. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. For three, Bridges on target from range.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. With the fadeaway. It doesn't go for him. Hunter against Bridges. Hunter passes to Capella. Back to Hunter. Launches a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot goes.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. There's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Known for his long-range range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Crowder. And it's Paul off the drive. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Capella screen on Paul. There's Young with the three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Booker. Here he goes. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Another one falls for Atlanta.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Paul. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Can they get it? Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Hunter, good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Hawks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Hunter. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Now Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the inside, Collins. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Booker. On the take. Outside Paul. Up top, Aiden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Stolen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Paul. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for the future?
You know what, B.A., one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Young can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And he's going for the oop here. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Paul. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Pass to Collins.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
Now here's Crowder. And the Suns miss again for Atlanta. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And Young, here we go. A good look from Bogdanovich. On the money from 12 feet away. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Paul against Young. And that one's good. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Inside, here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Paul passes to Booker. Young against Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Young. He's got 10. And the 3-pointer goes. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Paul for 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Capella against Ayton. Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Paul against Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Booker for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella. Booker defending. Capella against Booker. Count it. Capella's got 6.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And so it's Atlanta in a good situation. Up by 30. Thanks, Allie. After the... ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And here's Wright from the arc. Can't get it to drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Hawks, they're shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Huerter. And he lobs it up. Here's Okongwu. And that one comes up a bit short. Outside Johnson. It's McGee, high post. Back to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Huerter defending. This one for three. Shamet, no good. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Ooh, poked away. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Craig with a steal. Johnson with it. Now Huerter defending. And McGee with the stuff.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Pass to Craig. Back to McGee. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Payne. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. The Hawks leading. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team second.
Outside Payne. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. McGee. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Huerter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Gallinari. Not a lot of room. And that one is hammered home.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Payne. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Young against Paul. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. Young misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Bridges. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Clock at 6.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
Free throws good. Young. Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Young way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Atlanta. Ball from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Inside. Here's Young. He's off on the layup. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Now here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Young. Driving inside. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns from the low block. Bridges misses. And the Hawks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. The shake. And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Young against Paul. The 3 ball. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here's Collins. And Young. Here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 8. Outside Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Crowder with a steal. Poke loose. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And here's Collins for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Here's Young. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the wing, right side. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
The Suns running out of time. Outside Paul. 58 seconds left to play in the 4th. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Collins against Booker. Collins outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Excellent D there from Booker.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.